friends, it's Gwen. Just pretend like I'm not wearing the same shirt or the same hair or the same makeup, okay? So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and film a second video for you. Obviously, I just finished filming my 5-star rated books, and this is another video that I wanted to go ahead and film before I went and saw my parents for Christmas. So a lot of people, like I was saying in my last video, have been posting their top 14 books of 2014, or here's every single book that I read in 2014. And I'm loving those videos. But to be honest, I was looking through my shelves that I read this year, and I only read 42 books. And it was really hard trying to pick 14 books that were my favorite. So I skipped that idea and did my 5-star rated books. My top 10 booktube bookish moments of 2014. These are in no particular order. Of course, making my channel. I've been watching booktube for a while, watching other YouTube videos for a while, beauty channels, DIY channels, booktube, and yeah, over the summer my dad was like, you should just make a channel, because he had obviously been vlogging for a while. I'll link my dad's channel down in the description box, so check him out if you like vlogish type stuff or like old men making videos about their life. My dad's pretty cool, and I'm really proud of him, and it gives him a hobby, and it's something we share and do together. So yeah, my dad's a cool dude. But anyway, he just like encouraged me to do it, and so I did it. Yeah. So making my channel obviously had to be one of my top moments of 2014. The second one is interacting with other booktubers. Of course, that was what I was really excited about, because I kind of sat in the background and I would comment like every once in a while, or thumb up a video well, I really did kind of thumb up a lot of videos, but I would, comment like maybe once every 20 videos that I watched or something, maybe 30 videos, maybe 50. I don't know. I would hardly comment. I would do a lot of thumbs up. But I didn't really interact like on Twitter and Tumblr and Instagram and other book blogs. And this year, obviously, since I made my channel and I'm trying to get subscribers, I've been interacting more with you guys, and that was what I was looking forward to most, because you guys are people that I could totally be friends with in real life. It's so funny, like when I'm like at school or something like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, so my friend, she lives in Iowa. Yeah. Oh yeah, you mean my friends that live in New York? Yeah. Nicole and Maria, yeah, they live in New York. Yeah, Danny. Oh, yeah, my friend Danny. I'm sending her a gift. Oh, it's just going to take a while to get to her. She lives in Canada. And these people are like, how do you know all these people around the world? It's because you guys are my friends. I just love you guys so much. It's been such a blessing to interact with you guys. Some of you I have obviously interacted with more, and I really, 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 really hope, fingers crossed for 2015, that I'm able to interact with more of you. I know a lot of times you kind of judge a channel by what genre that they read, but like, for example, I listen to Samantha's channel at Novels and Nonsense, and she is a huge fantasy type person, and I like high fantasy, and I really don't read a lot of fantasy, like, at all, but I still enjoy her channel so much because she always excites me for fantasy books and, like, pumps me up. And she also is, like, a huge Doctor Who fan, which I have never watched Doctor Who. So there's that. So I don't really watch only channels that they read the same genres as me, but I just really appreciate their editing skills and their happiness and just the community. Like, these are people that I really want to be friends with. So yeah, if you want to be friends with me, hit the subscribe button. Shameless plug. Okay, the next one of my top moments is when I won Vivian Devine is Dead from the Book Skull Instagram contest by Lauren Sable. She posted it on her Tumblr page, and I of course had to do a Book Skull because how cool is that? And I don't know if you could see it. It's kind of up there. Do you see? It's still hanging up there. So, sorry, the camera. Okay, so I totally loved making that, and I chose one of my favorite books to make the book skull out of, and I had a lot of fun with it, and it was just like a great creative outlet, but then I ended up winning, and it was just random, so it wasn't like my skills were on point or anything like that. Another thing that I enjoyed of 2014 is finding NetGalley, because all these people were getting ARCs, and I'm so jealous. Like, how are they getting all these ARCs? Of course, they're getting like paperback copies or like hardback copies sometimes, and I am so jealous. And I hope that happens for me in 2015, because I feel like you have arrived once you get an author sending you ARCs. But, okay. So I found NetGalley and I requested titles. I would read through titles and see which ones appealed to me, and then I could request them, and sometimes I would be accepted to get the title, and sometimes I would be denied. And I know I'm really new to the booktube and reviewing and vlogging and blogging and all the social medias, so a lot of times I can understand, like, if an author or a publishing house turns me down for a book, and I'm totally okay with that. A lot of times it is because they've already sent out as many as they wanted to, and they've kind of got their focus group. But I have received, two of the books that were on my 5-star rating list were ones that I got off of NetGalley. So I really enjoy that. I'm sorry if I don't end up reviewing. Sometimes I request some, like I'll request like 3 and I don't hear from them for a while. And then I'll request 3 more. And then all of a sudden I have 6 that I got approved for. And I'm like, where's the time? And of course I have all these physical books behind me to read. So I kind of do get bogged down on that. But I do try to read those books. I'm going to try to be a little bit better about that in 2015. So, NetGalley. Another one is just winning contests for free books in general. A lot of these are through blogs. They'll review a book, and then the author is doing like a blog tour, and they're giving away a signed copy or just a copy. One of the recent ones that I got was Kendra's Curse, and I got this off of Ava's blog. She was doing kind of like 1 million page views or something like that, and she did like this huge thing where she gave away, there was like 12 authors or something like that, giving away a copy of their book. So I got this one by Michelle Hawk, and yeah, it's super dense, but I'm really excited for it. I think it was this year that I won, oh yeah, it was. I won, what was it? Bout of Books, the readathon. I won a contest. Like, I think it was like the first challenge on day number 1 that I won, and I won like a $15 gift certificate to like Amazon or Book Depository or something like that. And I ended up picking the second one, Into the Still Blue, whichever one the second one in that series is. I bought that book, and I've showed it before and all of that. So that contest I won, and then I also, when Lainey from Ginger Reads Lainey went to BookCon last year, or this year, I guess it was like over like May, June, it was like near the summertime. She brought back a whole bunch of books and like a tote and stuff like that, and she kind of put together 2 prize packages, and it was like a Twitter type thing. You would tweet, and I ended up winning that, and I was super excited just to get a package from her because, yeah, I'm kind of obsessed. But anyway, so I loved winning those contests. That's like so much fun. Like, who doesn't love free books, bookish stuff, you know? The next thing that I enjoyed so much, everybody was hauling these library book sale books. Like, they would go to their local libraries and get books for like $1 or $2. And believe it or not, I'm actually a very green person. I do a lot of DIYs. I save a lot of stuff. I love to recycle. And like, I love going to thrift stores and finding cool things, and antique stores and that type of thing. And so, yeah, library book sales were like a no-brainer to me. And I really didn't even know they were going on. I had a library card, but I hardly ever went just because of like school, and I wasn't really reading a lot. But I remembered when, like, back in high school, my sister and my mom and my stepmom and my sister and I would go, like, I think our library only had like once a year, and it was like in the fall time, and they would have this huge library sale where they would like bring out books, and they were like 25 cents, $1, things like that. And I have talked about that before, I believe. But I was like, so the libraries around here have to have a sale. Like, when is it? And I found out that they do it once a month. How pumped am I about that? So I went one time with my fiance and found a bunch of books, and I hauled them. And then since then I have gone 2 more times, both with my sorority sister, and I hauled those books as well. And then this past Saturday I went with her and I got some more books, which I will show you, yeah, in my whole, what's it called, December haul, which I'll film when I get back from my parents. Yeah. So, but if you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen them. So, yeah. So follow me on Instagram. Okay. The next thing I kind of already talked about, but I was a total fangirl of A Girl Called Malice, and the author Aurelia Roll tweeted me and said that she enjoyed my review and she liked my review on Goodreads, and yeah, so that was super exciting. The author reaching out to me, appreciating me reading her book and reviewing it. So that was super exciting. The next thing is I participated in my first Bout of Books readathon over the summer, and it was a week-long process. It had challenges along the way, like contests that you could enter, and I did that and I won. And so over the summer it was hard to like focus because of course I had like a laundry list of things that I wanted to do over the summer, but plus I did take a summer course at college. But that week I read so many books, you guys. I can't wait to do it again. And I do hope to do more readathons, cramathons, athons, where you read a lot of books, Bout of Books, all those kind of things where they challenge you to read a lot. I want to do that. But over the summer, I do usually have more time, and that's something I can dedicate myself to. And I'm really looking forward to that. So, yay! And the last 2 things, one has not really happened yet, but I'm super excited about it. And the next is kind of like an obvious thing. So the 9th thing on my top 10 list is obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but Danny at Danny Darling received the Fault in Our Stars traveling book, and she was planning on sending it to Casey Ann at Dark Readers. But it cost an arm and a leg, and Danny wanted to save her arm and a leg, so she decided to send it to me instead. So yay! I'm getting the traveling book. I'm super excited. I mean, I'm like so excited, you guys. It's The Fault in Our Stars, and I only read it, you know, earlier in the year, so it will be great to go back and reread it and see everything that everybody's put into the book, because I am the last person to have the traveling book, and I'm super excited. So when I receive that, it'll actually probably arrive here at my apartment while I'm visiting my parents. So when I get back, I will have that waiting for me, and I will start digging through it, and I'm super excited about that. So thank you, Danny, for sending it to me. I'm so excited. But at the same time, I'm really bummed about it being so expensive to send to Casey, because that's who she wanted to send it to. And then after I do my turn in the traveling book, I will send it back to Miranda, and she's going to do like a big, huge thing. So I'm really pumped about that. Thank you so much, Danny. And the last thing is just one word: books. I have loved finding new genres, new authors. I have loved shopping for books. I have loved dreaming about books. I have loved marking my books with tabs. I have loved everything about books, and I've really enjoyed being part of the BookTube community. So those are my top 10 moments from 2014. What are some of your favorite things about 2014? Leave them in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Leave me some comments. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye! How fancy is this hair today? Anyway, I know it was a lengthy video, so I'm going to wrap it up real quick like for you. So the top 10 things, bookish moments from 2014 that I'm most excited about are, in no particular order, making my channel, interacting with other booktubers, winning Vivian Devine is Dead for the Book Skull Instagram contest, finding and receiving titles from NetGalley, winning contests for free books, library book sales, Aurelia Roll, tweeting me. That was so exciting. About a Books Readathon, which I can't wait for more. The traveling book, which I haven't received yet, but I will soon. And finally, reading and buying books. Yay!